Hey everyone, my name's Matt, and welcome to Formula Foodie, a show about food, Formula One, and the way I enjoy food culture around the world. Compared to the somewhat sleepy Japanese Grand Prix, the Bahrain race was a handful of Adderall washed down with a double shot espresso. The more recent formula of car has been fairly reliable. That is up until this weekend when Fernando Alonso's steering wheel came right off. George's electrical systems seemed to all but even let the car function. And, while the live timing screens, yeah, what live timing? Compared to the Japanese Grand Prix, where we really didn't have many overtakes, Bahrain is full of opportunities for drivers, old and new, to make opportunities to pass. I mean, we saw veterans like Lewis Hamilton cutting it up and making some really good moves, as well as Kimi Antonelli making some big dive bomb passes to really show that he may have youth, but he's got mental experience and he's got the guts to make those big passes count. While some drivers enjoyed the benefits of coming to Bahrain, Max Verstappen was not one of them. This didn't look anything like the car that he drove last week. The car that he pushed to the ragged edge and got through to a qualifying P1 and a win. Over at Red Bull, they gotta be left scratching their heads what's happening with those pit stops, what's happening with the balance of the car, and how soon they can resolve those issues and ensure Max has a car to at least get him on the podium. A podium this week that contained George Russell in second place, fending off Lando Norris in what is a much faster McLaren car, George being hampered with a number of different electrical issues that should not have seen him up in that spot that he was in, with an unideal strategy for his tires running softs very long at the end. George really had an outstanding performance. And that brings us to the winner, Oscar Piastri. Oscar just looked hooked up all weekend. With Lando getting a poor qualifying and really just letting all those mistakes creep in, Oscar is showing that he has a constant presence to be up at the front. He's improved his qualifying pace, he's improved his race pace, and he's shown that he can keep a level head even when that pressure is on, and is willing to go and make moves that Lando just isn't right now. Moving on to this week, we have our race in Saudi Arabia at the Jeddah Street Circuit, a circuit that I was initially a bit apprehensive about, but if it's anything like the last few years, we're on for a pretty great race. Very tight corners, a very small margin for error. You have to be confident on this racetrack, so it's really going to reward drivers that push the limits and know where to put their car at all times. For the recipe this week, I'll be assembling a muttabaq, which is a pocket of cooked meat with some veggies and some spices that really packs a punch with flavor. Now, I have what is equivalent to a third grade reading level when it comes to my baking skills, so please don't take any tips or tricks from me. This is definitely not the 5th time I tried rolling this out. As I play with my little ball of Play-Doh here, I'll remind you that I'm dropping the recipe that inspired this in the description, so feel free to check that out if you want to make this too. Now, you may find yourself saying, "Hey Matt, I saw that there's raw egg in that meat mixture. Shouldn't you cook that?" To which I'll reply, "Stop interrupting me. This is my video. You know what?" Sorry about that. Moving on, as we sear down our little muttabaq pocket, we're getting all of the goodies inside cooked down together. The egg is cooking, and all those spices and juices get to combine into what is a lovely pocket of gooey, meaty goodness. As we take a look at that beautiful cross-section, we'll throw the compulsory parsley sprig and that beautiful chili oil sauce that we made earlier. And now, we'll take a look at our beautiful piece of art. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you enjoy the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and I'll catch you next time.